Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we're taking a look at a brand new 2024 Salem Hemisphere 270 FKS travel trailer. This is a front kitchen, rear bedroom trailer. We have a whole lot of new features and changes for 2024. So we're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of this beautiful new RV and kind of show you what this thing's all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2024 Salem Hemisphere 270 FKS. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a second ago, this is a front kitchen, rear bedroom unit here. So we're going to start here in the front and we'll kind of work our way to the rear end here. So again, front kitchen. So some new changes as far as coloring of the cabinetry, the hardware throughout the RV has changed up. Some of the wall boards and panels. So kind of a little bit of a refreshing change for the overall look. They've been building this model for a couple years now, but just kind of changed up some of the design a little bit. And there's going to be a whole lot of other changes we'll go over. Some of it I may forget, so I'm going to put some of it down in the description for you guys as well. So up front here, you have cabinetry across the front area here, and it has a little shock assist on it, just to kind of help keep it from falling down while you're trying to load things in there. You do have the big windshield overlooking the front of the RV. Your high-rise sprayer faucet changed up as well. Undermount stainless sink there. Storage underneath your counter area here, and you have full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. Over here on this side you have your Furrion oven, 3-burner stovetop. Check out that little pull out pantry or can holder or whatever you want to use it for. Propane leak detector down below. Has the glass stovetop cover as well, which flips down, kind of gives you a little more counter space. Here's one of the other new changes for the 2024. They went to the square style window that you have seen on a couple other brands out there, and it has its own little built-in shade now. So that's a little bit different. Kind of framed out a little bit nicer, just kind of helps hide some of the screws and the installation process a little bit. Furrion microwave, hood range light and fan by Furrion as well. And then you have the 10.7 cubic foot Furrion refrigerator. Freezer on top, refrigerator part on bottom. Skylight up above. You have a Coleman ducted AC standard, and you have an option for a second AC to go in the bedroom if you want to do that when you're ordering your unit. Electric box with the breakers and fuses down there. You'll notice the heat ducts come out the cabinetry instead of the floor in this area. Large slide out over here. Now the dinette table is actually attached to the wall, so you don't have a center post leg coming down kind of getting in your way. You have 4 traditional chairs here, and there is a little bit of storage under each chair. So again, the tabletop kind of changed up a little bit. Huge windows here, and again, they're all that new square window look. Theater seat here, which does have cup holders that kind of light up, little rings around them with the little lights down below. You have some storage and cup holders in the middle portion as well. The lights in the ceiling also changed up a little bit. They went to a little bit different style. So just a little bit of different touches here and there. Large TV, Furrion soundbar, electric fireplace, which is kind of a fancy electric space heater, but again, they look pretty nice in the RVs. Here we're going to have another little pantry area or storage area. You have a motion light you can turn on or off in there. And those shelves are technically removable. If you wanted to take them out, you could, to put something taller in there. Fire extinguisher, you have your controls here. We'll go over that at the end when we come back in to close it up. You have your on-demand water heater controls, and then a little coat hook holder. And does have a window in the entry door, traditional screen door, but this is also that Lippert thin shade ready window, so you can get that shade for it as well. Digital thermostat here for your main air and your propane furnace. So the bathroom area here has a sliding door for privacy. You have the ABS tub surround, glass enclosure, skylight up above. It's basically a step-in shower. You kind of see that sliding door there. There's a little vent fan up top here. Medicine cabinet area and a little linen area as well. A little bit of storage underneath your sink, porcelain foot flush toilet. And you have your hallway area, basically going back into your master bedroom area here. And again, sliding door for privacy back here. Now you do have an entry-exit door going out from your bedroom. Little dresser area over here. Now this has, again, full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers, but then they also do a little laundry hamper thing here. Big closet across the whole rear end of the RV here. So on this side, you're going to have hanging closet and storage space here. There is going to be outside storage underneath of here as well. You'll see when we get outside. But a nice size little shelf area and closet bar right here. Another motion light up there as well. And when we slide this side open, this is where you would have washer dryer prep if you wanted to do a washer dryer over here. Now I have videoed this model before with a washer dryer in it, so if you want to see what that actually looks like, you can check out that video as well. Window on each side of the bed, again those open, have those little pull down shades built into them. Now this bed is that Versa tilt bed that Salem's using in some of their fifth wheels and travel trailers of all of their different brands. They've started using this in quite a few models from their Salem destination trailers as well. But basically it raises up, giving you a little bit of an area to kind of sit and maybe watch TV, because there is TV hookups over here in between the windows on the ceiling there. You could mount you a TV. It's got a backer in the wall, but very, very important to remember not to use too long of a screw. These walls on this Salem are only about 1.5 inches thick, foam block insulated aluminum studded sidewalls. So it's very important not to go too long with the screw on it and go outside basically if you're not careful. Now the bed will raise up. There's storage underneath of there. They have some little cubby things there as well. And then there's storage from outside also that you can see when we get outside. Little end tables on each side, electric outlets also on each side, USB charger ports on each side of the bed as well. And they kind of stash those electric outlets and USB charger ports a little hidden. They are actually back there in the corner. on the bed base. But overall, it's pretty cool new look, some new features. We got some really cool stuff outside we're going to check out too. Fiberglass roof, new frame system, quite a bit of changes. So let's head outside. I want to show you around the outside real quick. Then we're going to come back in, close this thing up for you. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2024 Salem Hemisphere 270 FKS travel trailer here. We're going to start here on the door side of the RV and kind of work our way around for you, show you some of the new features and along with just some of the basics of the RV. So first things up, we have a kind of a eggshell or off-white color fiberglass exterior, foam block insulated, aluminum studded sidewall. They've changed up the graphics package for the new 2024, so you're going to notice graphics being a little bit different. Similar colors, but different in design. You have a tan lower metal skirting. You can see those deep tint safety glass windows there, and again, these are the new square style window that they're using instead of the rounded corner windows. You have power awning with an LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV. You have adjustable arms for tilting and a manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. Here in the front area, you have a 110 volt mini fridge, and you have a propane griddle here as well that's on a little slide out extender. You also have a magnetic holder holding back that baggage door. You have your furnace exhausting out right here. You have a cold water spray port located right here. There's a hose that comes with it. I forgot to get that out. You can see down here the gas line hookup area, powered front and rear stabilizer jacks, and your spare tire mounted underneath the bottom of the RV. The unit has the More Ride entry step on the front and back door. The front door is a little wider than the back door. Step is rated for 500 pounds, has adjustable feet, flips into the doorway when you're traveling down the road. You have the large folding entry handle. On the front door, again, a little bit wider door here, and that is the black glass, safety glass door basically. Does have the window in it as well. And again, that is Lippert thin shade ready, so you can buy that little aftermarket shade for it also. Stove exhaust vent up there. The Suburban on-demand water heater located right here as well. Then you have the little pet-friendly leash latch holder. You have your cable outlet out here for a TV to go outside if you want, along with an electric outlet. You have two outdoor speakers up top there. Now, one little thing I keep forgetting to mention sometimes on these, you'll see some little holes here. That's how you stick the rod through to get the spare tire down. And then another one over here, which is a way to manually crank in the front slide in case of an electronic failure. And then there's another hole back there just below that rear awning arm to do the back slide out as well. There's a handle that comes with it. It slides in there, locks on, and you can crank it in and out. The back entry door, again, More Ride entrance step. Traditional fiberglass entry door back here. You have the wide stance axle system on here. This is supposed to make it more stable when going down the road, so less sway issues. Aluminum wheels, drum brakes, easy lube hubs, and it's currently riding on Goodyear Endurance tires. Back here to the back section, you have a storage compartment area back here. So you have a door from the rear or from the side, either one. Rear power stabilizers. Traditional flat back rear end. Now the rear end doesn't have an actual bumper. It has kind of a little dump hose holder down there. And then you have a 2-inch hitch receiver on the back which is basically a luggage rack hitch. It's not meant for like towing a boat or anything like that. Now, one of the things that changed up for 2024 is the actual frame itself. So they kind of changed a lot of stuff from the ground up basically for the new Hemisphere. So they're currently using the BAL frame. It is kind of a bolt together frame that is much easier to repair in case of an accident. Really nice frame system. Definitely check out the BAL website for that. I'll put some information in the description below for you. On the back side here, we are prepped for a rear observation camera by Furrion. So you could do aftermarket, a camera that will basically see what's going on behind you when you're traveling down the road or backing into a campsite. Talk with your salesperson about that. That's a really nice safety feature to add. This one has the cable and satellite inlets here in the rear. You have your black tank flush, city water fill, and your fresh water tank fill all right here. And then you also have a hot and cold outside utility shower back here that I forgot to open up. 50 amp detachable power cord on this one here. That would allow you to do, say, washer dryer, also second air conditioner if you want. If you were to get one with just 30 amp service, you don't have the extra electric for it. Now let's check out the roof here. This is another huge change for the Hemisphere this year. This is actually a fiberglass roof on the main roof itself. They still do a, can't remember, I think it's a TPO roof or something over here on your slides, but your main actual roof now is a fiberglass roof. That is very big in the RV industry to see on a travel trailer. Very, very rare thing. That is normally something reserved for like extremely high-end fifth wheels or motorhome kind of thing. To see them bring that down into a travel trailer is pretty cool. Now here we have a little bit of storage that's underneath the bed area. You can see that motor that actually raises the bed up and down for that VersaTilt bed. Just underneath it here, you can see the dump area back here. You're going to have two separate dumps. So you have one back here which also ties in that washer dryer prep feature. You can also kind of see some of that frame construction there. Same up here, you're going to have another one for your gray and galley as well. There's also a freshwater tank drain underneath of there. Step back here so you can kind of see down the whole side a little better. I did forget to mention when we were up there looking at the roof, there was other things up there too. As far as solar panels, your ACs, your plumbing stack vents, all kinds of little goodies up there to remember to get up there from time to time and seal your roof, your seams and stuff. While this is a really nice upgraded fiberglass roof, it still has seams and seals and holes poked in it that you got to maintain. So definitely remember to do that. Right here you have a little compartment area, and just back in here there's the battery disconnect and the front cap light switch. Can't really cram a whole lot in there, but it does give you some access to the important features there. Okay, so we have some real important informational stickers here. Production date stickers, this first one right here. This camper was built 9/1 of 2023. Gross vehicle weight, 9,925 pounds. It's the most you can load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Has your VIN number on it. Tire sticker here, ST 225/75R15 E-range tires with an 80 PSI cold rating. So very important to keep up with your tire pressure. Unloaded vehicle weight sticker. This right here tells us The dry weight was 8,084 pounds when it rolled off the factory assembly line, with an exterior length of 33 feet 9 inches long. Stepping back here a little more, you can see a new front end as well. So they changed up their front cap design. The coloring up here changed along with the windshield design, and you have a little bit different design on the diamond plate metal front, where they kind of just brought it down as kind of a little bit of a smile look to it instead of just a straight line. You have power tongue jack with the LED light built in, 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains. You have room back here for 1 or possibly 2 batteries, depending on which size battery you go with. Again, using that BAL frame. But overall, really nice, new, fresh look and some pretty cool new features for the Salem Hemisphere brand here. Now we're gonna head back inside. I wanna show you what this thing looks like, all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are back up inside the brand new 2024 Hemisphere 270 FKS, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like closed up. So I went ahead and closed up the rear slide already to kind of speed this part up for you guys. But basically, you kind of see here when it's closed, it's a very snug fit. Unless you're a super skinny person, you're not really fitting through that way. However, you can still walk right through your bathroom area, and you can also come in from the outside door. Now I had the bed raised up from when we raised it up earlier, so it does give me a little bit of room to kind of scoot by here to get to my closet area, but when the bed is down, it goes right up against the dresser area. Stepping back out here to the main area here, very, very important when you're closing up these slides to make sure your floor is clean. Now, when you are ready to close things up, you got to come right back here to your main control panel. So you have your 2 slide buttons, your awning button, some light switches, 12-volt tank heaters for cold weather camping, water pump switch, monitor panels for your holding tanks and your battery, and then your on-demand water heater control. So we're going to run the slide in. When this big slide comes in, it kind of tilts upward a little bit because it's a flush floor slide, and it has to tilt in to come up over the main subfloor and come on in. Very, very important again to make sure that floor is clean, because it will run over any rocks or pebbles or toys or whatever might be in the way, and it could damage your floor. All right, so when this is closed up, I can still come in here. I could get to my sink, my stove, my refrigerator, no problem. So I can come in here and do something at a rest area or load groceries or something like that. But when it is closed up, I cannot go to the back part from here. So I would have to go out this door into the back door to get to the bathroom or to the bedroom area. So still functional, minus the fact that you have to go outside a little bit to get back and forth. But if you're at a storage area or rest area or something like that, you can definitely still kind of do what you need to do in here. Just kind of stepping out here, we'll check out what it looked like all closed up for you, so you can kind of see what that looks like as well. Now be sure to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation, guys. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. They'll definitely save you a lot of money on a new RV if you're interested. Thanks again.